Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Open Lines. We got the Drive at 5 edition coming at you through the pneumatic tubes of you, and I am your host here, Darth Astor. And I figure we could start it here early today. It feels like a nice day. It's such a nice day. Before I actually bring out our bring up some people, I figure I'd actually give a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor today. Oh, wait. Do we have a sponsor? Yeah. Oh, that must be our sponsor from EYAH Gift Wrapping. If it's not EYAH, you don't need it at all. And now on with the show. So it's a nice day, a nice drive. A little overcast out here, but it's raining on and off, and see all the people out in their cars driving. It's it must be pain in the butt being stuck in traffic. So I figured we'd get a little laugh in here. What's up, LDG? How you doing? We could try a little something different, maybe a little time change. Get this pace going. What's up, Mr. Hyde? I'm about to pop it into the chat here. See if we can get things rolling. I figure I'd try a little something different, a little time frame change. Everybody, it's like, okay, we got morning shows, we got late evening shows. What about a Drive at 5 show? Okay, that's cool, LDG. You taking a nap. Well, you got to do what you got to do, man. Keep on trucking. And hello, Mr. Hyde. And we got one. Let's just pull them out of the pneumatic tubes of you, and here we go. And where'd he go? Well, he was there. What happened? I don't. You having connection issues? All right. Let's see what happened. Things seem to be. Well, it's not on my end. For once. Okay. Not okay. What happened there, Mr. Hyde?
Wow, that was weird. But you pulled me through the wrong tube or what?
I must have hit the wrong tube, man. I don't know what happened.
I'm like, hey, I'm on my way, and I'm like, hey, where the hell did I go?
I don't know what happened, but
This is not the right place.
Well,
But take me back. There was lots of beautiful women waiting for me. God damn it! You had to pull me out at the wrong time.
Well, okay, I can take you back. I mean, it's not a problem. I mean, who wants to be stuck with a pathetic Eldritch entity when you have a bunch of beautiful women waiting on the other side of the tubes? I mean, I understand human feelings just as much as any Eldritch entity. I mean,
how's it going?
Oh, well, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. It seems to be a rather nice, dismal, overcast day here in Carcosa, but yeah.
It's nice and sunny and bright here.
Ah, and we got Robert Pearson in the chat. Hello, Robert. How you been? It's
What's going on?
So what are you getting into today?
Gee, my computer's. It must have been my fault because my computer's doing some funky stuff.
Oh, you got some.
There we go. I just got off work actually, so I was just sitting down. I was about to do some voiceover stuff for my channel, and I noticed you were going to go on, so I thought I would jump on.
Well, thank you for coming. It's nice to actually. I came up with some new skits for like sponsors and stuff. It's really funny. Did you hear that one?
No, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, I pulled the first one.
No,
It was gift wrapping.
nice. What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be the new sponsor.
Oh,
It's this is brought to you by gift wrapping. If it's not don't use gift wrap at all.
do you have a dog or something whining in the background?
Probably a neighbor's dog. I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's either that you've got butterflies tied up again.
I cannot confirm nor deny that. Actually, I can because I think she's actually babysitting today. So,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. She started her channel the other day. I was on chatting away to her.
Robert Pearson. He says he's not too bad. Thank you. Slowly getting drunk. That sounds like a plan.
Oh, that does sound like a plan. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to my daughter's for dinner late tonight. So,
What's she having?
I have no idea. She just
so it's
asked my wife. Like, my wife's working till 8. My wife is going to go help her cook dinner, and she just messaged me. She goes, "You want to come out over for dinner at the same time?" I'm like, "Dude, it's 8 o'clock at night. I have to be in bed by 9, so I'm probably not going to eat, but I can go for a visit anyways."
That sounds reasonable. But yeah, it's one of those good luck dinners. Good luck finding out when you actually get there.
Yeah, I've only been to her house once. She moved there with her fiance. So if you never hear from me again, I got lost and I ended up in the ghetto somewhere.
Or food poisoning.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'll hear from you again if you got food poisoning because I'm pretty sure they'll get you to the hospital right
Yeah,
away.
there they go. They're coming for me now.
Yeah, they are.
I swear she does. I swear she didn't. I didn't know she was that young.
That's
She looked older than what she was. I swear.
That was an ambulance.
Oh. Not in that case.
You got the palpitations. You got the.
Yeah. Whew, that was a close one.
You probably do have the palpitations. You said you did come from I pulled you up from the wrong tube, and you went to a place where there was a bunch of beautiful, busty women. So.
And they looked all of age too.
Well, let's hope. Or it was Trapland.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh no! It's a
trap. It's a trap.
And now I'm getting sued by Fox or Disney.
You're gonna be Disney's gonna block your stream now.
Something. Oh, it must be nice to actually be able to drive. They won't let me drive for some weird ass reason.
No,
I don't get it. Probably because I got all these damn tentacles.
Maybe.
They don't make cars for eldritch entities anymore.
I had it was a 2007 Dodge Caravan. Love that thing. Lots of room. but it finally died on me, so I had to take it off the road. Now I'm driving a little 2004 Sunfire until I can get a brand new car. And this thing is, it's my wife's old car because we had just got her a new car, and this thing is fun to drive, but I'm not a small guy, right? So I have to lube myself up and take a run and jump just to get into the car.
Got to grease the doors.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a fun car. I call it my Batmobile because it's kind of shaped like the Batmobile. I'll have to show you a picture or something one time.
I was about to say, do you have a picture? We can get a screen share or something going on, because
I don't know if I have one on my phone or not. I'll look while we're chatting here. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. I have to let my dog inside.
Michael Winslow in the background. I don't know. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't think that's a dog. And I may have to relocate. Howdy, Parrot Head. Everything seems to be. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to relocate. I'm outside again, and it just started raining real hard, and everything's getting wet. I'm up to the tentacles of, oh, Lord knows what. All right, that's a little better. Okay. I'll never tell, Robert Pearson. I'll never tell.
All right, I'm back. I took a picture of my my Batmobile. I'll send it to you in a second here. I'll email it to myself, and then I'll share a screen with you.
All right. So, hey, Captain Trek, how you doing? Let's see if I can get that link out there. Somebody car alarm's going
Yeah,
off.
I was just gonna say.
Drive at 5's getting interesting.
Well, it is called Drive at 5. So now you've had an ambulance, you've had a car alarm. What else is going to happen?
Looks like a fire truck, but the siren's not on.
Dun, dun, dun. Where's my emails? Oh, there. Email to myself.
I'm leaving
on a jet plane.
On that midnight train to Carcosa.
Midnight train to Georgia.
Yeah.
Or leaving on a jet plane, one or the other. Which is kind of ironic when he sang that song and he actually left on a jet plane.
That's the one thing I've never been. I've never really been on a plane.
Me neither. I've never flown in my life. And just the thought of it, being that high up and knowing that you're going to crash, knowing that you're going down.
It just gives you the creepies.
Yep. All right, let me download this.
Got the sweeps, the bleeps, and the creeps, right?
Oh, it creeps me the hell out. Oh, I'm on. I don't know if I can see. I can screen share on my FrostWire, but I can't on my Chrome. I can't remember what I opened this up on. I think it was Chrome, so I think I should be okay.
Yeah, you should be.
Man, you need to let butterflies out of a cage. She's not saying
No,
anything after
no,
that.
that's not butterflies. I'm starting to think. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm kind of babysitting right now, so
All right, there you go.
butterfly
I just shared a picture.
butterflies kind of double booked, so I'm pulling duty.
That's my beastie.
Ooh, that's your beastie.
It's a 2004 Sunfire.
Oops. Dang, my overclicking tentacles. It's nice.
It doesn't have any bells and whistles, just air conditioning, and that's it. It doesn't even have power windows, so I've got to crank it every time I want to roll down a window.
Ooh. He's flown in, Parrothead says he's flown in both prop planes and jets. And Rob Pearson says, statistically speaking, it's still the safest way to travel.
Statistically speaking.
Statistically.
Yeah.
What did I say? Sadistically?
No, I think I said that. Because I still
Oh.
think of it crashing, and it sounds kind of sadistic to me.
Oh.
Knowing that you're going down for that high in the sky, watching that ground falling towards you does not sound appealing to me.
It's not the fall that gets you. It's that sudden stop. At least that's what I hear.
Yeah.
But
And I'm
what
sure
do I
at some
know?
point in time I'll have to travel and fly. It'll happen sooner or later, especially because both my one kid's in New York, my other one's thinking of moving a little bit further away. So
That's a good piece of ways.
my youngest just turned 19 yesterday.
Wow.
I'm feeling
Happy
old.
Happy belated birthday. You're still sharing screen, by the way.
Oh, okay. Let's take that out of there. Stop screen. There we go.
There you go. So, what's up with Mr. Hyde and Mr. Hyde's channel?
Nothing. I have. I just posted some more poetry yesterday, and I'm working on a new short story. It's called The Glanmore's House. It's about a haunted Victorian mansion in the 1920s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. Is it already out? Is the video already out, or is it?
No, I'm currently working on it right now.
Oh, okay. So you're
No, I
doing
have-
the edit. So you're doing the editing.
Yep. And I'm working on. I've got a Buffy of season 3 live stream coming up in 2 weeks, so I'm getting a trailer ready for that too.
Ooh, Buffy.
Yeah, there's a lady I do the Buffy streams with, and so far we're on season 3 now. So
Wouldn't happen to be Blue Bonnet by chance, would it?
no, it's not Blue on it.
Okay. She's nice. She's nice. I like Blue Bonnet Hoovian. She's
Yeah,
cool.
she is. Parrothead says,
Yeah.
your voice, I can see you as a professional reader. Yeah, thank you. I get that a lot, actually.
Yeah, I was listening to one of your stories, and I'm like, I could listen to this man read the phone book, and he could probably make it sound entertaining. Me, I got a voice for print and a face for radio.
I keep saying that. I have a face for radio, too. Actually, I wanted to go into radio, but at the time, I had just gotten out of high school, and I went to the college to visit the teachers and the students that were in radio broadcasting, and they were all really a bunch of pompous jackasses. And I thought, do I really want to sit in classes with these guys? Because I wouldn't enjoy myself, and I wouldn't make any friends because I'd tell them they're a bunch of jackasses. So I went home that night and I thought, oh, this is disappointing because what do I want to do now? And I had friends, they're like, well, you're really good with kids. Why don't you do something with kids? And I'm like, kids. And then I thought about it and I thought, well, at least it's a career, right? So, stupid me, I listened to peer pressure and I went into, let's just say that I am a certified daycare teacher. And I never used that job at all once. that was, I was at a placement once, okay? And it was a JK class and we were doing read along. And I had all the students who are around me. I had one girl student who was a little bit close to my leg. And my supervisor, who hated men, she told men, like there were 6 guys in the class. And she's like, just to let you guys know, I don't think men belong in this program. And we're like, oh, that's it. We're fucked. Only 3 of us finished the program. Anyways, so actually I didn't finish the program because of what happened at this classroom. While these kids were sitting around, and the one girl was a little close to me, and the teacher, my supervisor, said, if that little girl goes home and says to her mom or dad that she was touching you or you were touching her, then your life and career would be over. And I'm like, I was just doing story time. And they're like, well, that's the way it goes. So I dropped out of the program after that. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to get into a career where at some point in time, out of something is so innocent, I'll have my life ruined. So I'm like, fuck that shit.
I don't blame you.
So that's my depressing radio story.
Man.
But that's why I started my YouTube channel, so I could use my voice a little bit more.
Here, wow, this rain is not letting up in Carcosa.
No, eh? Well, send some this way because it's hot as fuck.
Actually, it's let's see, you're up north from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Northeast or northwest?
Northeast.
I don't think it's gonna hit you.
No, I don't.
Maybe just barely miss you. If it doesn't dissipate and completely die out first.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Because it's been like dreary and overcasty and rainy on and off here. But it's nice to actually see people out and about. I mean,
well, schools here start next week. I'm not sure what they're like down there, but they're sending the kids back Tuesday.
I think they're sending the kids in shifts here because I know my son goes like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and my daughter only goes like Tuesday and Thursday, and they're both different ages, and I'm like, how does this make sense?
Yeah, I think tomorrow JK goes for one day, and then they're off until Tuesday. So that doesn't make any sense at all. But, we'll see what happens. A lot of the teachers here are talking about going on strike because they're not ready for the kids to come back yet, right?
Well, we just got through with the teacher strike here. Like, I think it was last year we had a teacher strike.
Yeah, we did too. Ours was more about money and financial stability. Now it's going to be more about health because they don't feel safe, right? So because of what's going on.
Yeah, that'd be more like it anyway. Yeah, it'd be more about the health of teachers versus students kind of thing.
Well, all the kids have to wear masks for one thing. But
yeah.
Then who's to say that Timmy doesn't look at Tommy and says, "Your mask is cooler. You want to trade?" And then
Yeah.
they go home, and the mom's like, "Where'd you get that mask? That's the mask they sent you with." They're like, "Well, I traded it with Timmy." It's like, dope.
And then you got kids that just want to be kids that just take the mask off anyway, just
Yeah,
because
because
they're
they can't
kids.
breathe for crying out loud. Because they're outside playing in the schoolyard, and how's it
Or
hard? Yeah,
or my face itches too much and I with it on and I can't keep it on.
yeah, exactly.
But Mrs. Anderson, I can't keep it on. My face is too dang itchy.
Give it on, you little bastard.
Man, this sucks.
You know, I'm suddenly
Principal's
picturing
office
a
now.
Simpsons. Yeah, I'm totally picturing a Simpsons episode now.
Yeah, me too. It's like all of a sudden it's just coming to mind. Like, either that or just any old classroom. Why does the Breakfast Club all of a sudden come to mind too?
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in years.
Like, you mess with the bull, boy, you get the horns.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie.
Keep it up the rest of your natural born lives. You're mine.
I always thought Molly Ringwald was kind of sexy.
You're not the only one. That little lipstick trick.
I mean, she had sexy lips to begin with, anyways. But she puts that lipstick on, it's like, oh god.
Yep. It's like, hello, Molly.
Hello, nurse.
We keep it up at our age, and we keep looking at that. We're going to need a nurse.
That's
Get
right.
them heart palpitations, you know?
Get an early pacemaker.
Yeah, something like that. And it goes quiet because it gets too dark. It is just one of those days. Hey, at least, let's see. We got a Parrot Head says he's out in the desert currently working on cleaning out an attic. Ooh,
Oh,
that
that's gonna be
sounds.
hot.
that's-
That sounds hot.
That
I don't
almost
mean
sounds.
sexy.
That almost sounds hotter than Molly Ringwald's lipstick trick. Yeah, I went there again.
Just the wrong kind of hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I finally fit. I
Is
don't
that the
know.
rain I'm hearing?
Yeah, definitely. There's rain, and then there's Mr. Winslow, or well, as Robert puts it, who did he say? Something about a Winslow. I must have missed it. Hold on. Michael Winslow in the background. Yeah. Either that or somebody's poorly trying to impersonate a wolf.
Yeah, really.
I don't know. It's hard to tell here in Carcosa. Now that's pretty hot. Hotter than a Melissa Milano in Embrace the Vampire. Or is it hotter than Alyssa Milano in Poison Ivy too? Ooh.
Just trying to, I can't remember Embrace the Vampire. Someone was Googling it. Embrace.
Yeah, I can't remember it too. I can't remember it either. But did like a is it hotter than Kim Basinger in 9.5 weeks?
Oh, I don't think anything's hotter than that.
That was something.
Whoa. Apparently there was a lesbian scene in Embrace the Vampire. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. I might have to, I'm writing it down for future viewing.
Yep. Apparently Michael Winslow is interested.
I'm looking at some of the pictures and I'm like, yeah.
And now I'm getting struck by Michael Winslow. Yeah. Apparently there's a lot more copyright striking going on the tubes of you here lately.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, apparently Markiplier did a review on this fake video.
What fake video?
One of the fake riot videos.
Oh, okay.
And he put some commentary on it, and then he also posted it to Twitter and asked why this is not getting struck. And then the video got struck, and then he's like, and then he jokes in the tweets, and he's like, well, maybe I should just go ahead and get. It's my fault it got struck anyway. Strike me too. Yeah, he got struck.
I tried to yesterday. I did a Doctor Who script I wrote like years ago, and I lost it for a while, but I found it. So I thought I'd just read it out and put it on my YouTube. And I had a guy who did the theme song from Doctor Who, and I had permission to use it. So I put it on my video, but the video wouldn't upload. And I tried it 3 times and it wouldn't upload. And I'm like, what the hell? So I figured it was because of that song. So I ended up doing the music myself, and all I did was do. Then at the end, I'm like, fuck you, copyright.
Robert Pearson says, hotter than Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman? No, that's not possible.
That's not possible. And neither is it any hotter than Rebecca De Mornay in God Created Women.
I have not seen that.
You've never seen that one?
I'm gonna have to put that on my further viewing list.
Embrace the Vampire is on my list now. I don't remember ever seeing that one.
Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna have to put that one on my list too.
God Created Women. Oh my God, there's one scene, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm not going to spoil it, but it's damn hot. I mean, there's a lot of scenes in it, but there's one particular scene that's embedded in my brain. That's, my God.
Rebecca De Mornay. I'm drawing a blank too.
Yeah, she was really big in the 80s. I don't know what happened to her. She kind of just like vanished.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to Google me some Rebecca De Mornay because I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, she's 61 now. Wow. I'm feeling old.
Hopefully I spell it right.
Gee, she still looks good for her age too.
Rebecca De Mornay. Oh, I think I.
She was in Risky Business.
Oh, I've seen Risky Business. Oh, that's Rebecca De Mornay?
That's Rebecca De Mornay.
She's Rebecca De Hate.
Yes.
She still looks pretty good, too. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. You say she's 60 now? 60 what?
61.
Born, let's see, born August 29th, 1959. That is if this little bit of Wikipedia is right. Usually they get births right.
Yeah, they get some things right.
I can usually trust birth dates on Wikipedia, but anything else is usually just. So I usually take most Wikipedias with a grain of salt. Well, that's kind of why I'm having this show right now, Max World Entertainment. What? Because you're driving in the rain. This is the Drive at 5 edition.
Driving in the rain. Yeah, I'm driving in the rain. Oh, what a wonderful feeling when I'm going home from work in the rain.
Yeah, it's only fun in the rain if you don't have anybody else on the road. But if you're like stuck in traffic and you got to worry about other
Michelle Pfeiffer is 62.
questionable people of questionable intelligence on the road. Man, I'm gonna have to invest in a gag for Michael Winslow.
Poor dog. He's not a happy camper right now.
No, to tell you the truth, that's really not a dog. Told you I'm kind of my neighbor's out and Butterfly's actually overbooked, so I'm kind of pulling double duty right now. It does sound like she's trying to howl or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really make fun of her too much. But it sure makes for good quality entertainment.
Yeah, it does. You can add some smoke in the background and some creepy ass music, and it'll sound like you're on the Hounds of Hell.
Hey, Loki's mornings of mischief. Yes, I will keep the signal strong. I'll keep the signal strong, brother. How you doing, my brother from another pantheon? If you want to come up and join these Drive at 5 festivities, why don't you? There's a link there in the chat. You can just pop right on up here and say hi to us if you really want to.
Drive at 5. Kind of has a ring to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Open lines, Drive at 5.
My dog's in here trying to coax me to go back out and cuddle with her. I have a chair beside me that I use for when I listen to my albums, and if she was smart enough, she'd just get up and cuddle up while I'm in here and I'm talking away. But for some reason, she won't use it.
Did you see the YouTube album I actually posted in the Discord?
The Alice in Chains?
Well, Here Comes the Rooster and Metallica, Kill 'Em All, the whole album.
Yeah, I love Alice in Chains Dirt.
I love that.
Down in a Hole has to be my favorite song on the album, but Miss Lane Stanley, man, he was a fantastic singer.
Yeah, he was. What do you think of 9 Inch Nails?
Yeah, I could take him or leave him.
I like 9 Inch Nails.
It's like Rage Against the Machine. I've never been a huge fan, but there's some songs that come out that are all right.
Oh, Tom Morello's. I think Tom Morello's a lot better now that he's away from Rage, to tell you the truth.
Well, he did some awesome stuff with Audio Slave.
Yes. I love his stuff with Audio Slave.
Him and Chris Cornell were born to play together.
Yeah. That I think yes, I love Soundgarden. Soundgarden was good. Spoonman.
You know, I haven't been able to listen to Audio Slave or Soundgarden since Chris Cornell passed. I don't know why. I can't listen to them right now.
That's kind of like me having a hard time listening to Linkin Park anymore. Ever since Chester Bennington. Yeah, I even had the hardest time watching any I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan, and I have the hardest time when Carrie Fisher gets on that screen. I just can't, man. I don't know.
It's the same way in when Neil Peart died, because my favorite all-time band is Rush. And I could listen to Rush all day and all night and not have any problems. But after when he passed away, it took me a couple months to listen to them again, or even watch them perform again. You know, it was just, it hurt too much to see them again, or see him drumming away, knowing that he had passed on.
Yeah, and I believe it was on your Rush appreciation stream that was the first one I found out that Neil Peart was actually dead.
Yeah, he passed away of it was a rare form of brain cancer.
And I was that blew my mind, and I just lost it for at least a good hour or so.
Yeah, I was on. I have a friend who in South Africa. He's a radio announcer, and on Friday nights he does a show for 3 hours, and it's all like classic rock and progressive rock, and it's stuff that's not radio friendly, right? And he always called Rush Canada's ambassadors of rock, and he found out the same time I found out. And there was a good 5 minutes of silence on the radio when he found out. And
Wow.
he's like, I just heard the most distressing news that Neil Peart just passed away. And it's like, well, meanwhile, I'm sitting at home. I was like speechless. I was sitting on the couch when I found out. So he ended up playing 4 songs in honor of Rush, which is kind of nice. It's all gone quiet.
I always liked. We've discussed it. I've always liked that 2112.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was one of the songs he played in its entirety.
Man, I love that whole set. I could literally. I think I've even broke down the entire mythology of that society down for you.
Yeah,
like. It's like I could literally make that to a movie if I really wanted to.
Yeah, I think you could. That was a great stream. It was a lot of fun.
Because we were talking about it before you even went on, I believe, in the Discord. Because I've always been a Rush fan. I've always been a progressive rock, progressive metal kind of person. But I do like other genres. I like heavy metal, death metal, Viking metal, anything metal really. Gore metal. I think they call it the porno grind is what they call the really visceral. You name it, I've listened to it.
I'm more of a progressive classic rock guy, but I'll listen to anything. If I like it, I listen to it.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I like some of the old 90s hip hop and rap.
I'm a big 70s fan. Best era for music. Best decade, I should say, for music.
like late 60s, early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were some good acts. Janis Joplin, Mama Cats, Mamas and the Papas, Jimi Hendrix, a lot of the 27 Club
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Jim Morrison.
Yes, Jim Morrison for the Doors. Yes, I can't believe I forgot Jim Morrison. How did he slip my mind? I was just listening to him a couple nights back too. I was listening to Riders on the Storm.
Riders on the Storm. Boom, 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 boom.
hmm
Good tune.
That's the one. And yeah, it just something about that just I don't know. It just felt right that night. Sounds a little hectic. Maybe I should go in there or something.
Yeah. See what's going on.
It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting
Kinda hectic.
kind of hectic. Actually, I think the lyrics are it's getting kind of heavy, but we're just gonna
What's a good lyric if you can't change it?
yeah. Yeah, you got to change it here, or otherwise you're gonna get a copyright strike.
Yeah, that's right.
It takes two to make it all go to crap. What? It takes two to put the C in rap. No, I'm kidding. I like rapping.
There's some rap that I like. I mean, yeah, I was always a big Cypress Hill fan.
Cypress Hill's fun. Who didn't like Cypress Hill? House of Pain.
Especially when you're half baked.
Oh, MOON. That spells weed. Laws, yes. So, let's see. What do we have on? What do we got in store today? Somebody's bound to be streaming or something. I'm just surfing the tubes of YouTube, trying to figure out what's going on today. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh. Gotta watch that Night God juice, man. Ugh.
I heard a rooster. They come with your rooster.
Yeah.
Not a good tune.
Actually, I think that's the one I posted. They've come to snuff the rooster.
I just read the stupidest thing earlier today.
What was that?
It was about how Discovery makes franchise history with the first trans and non-binary characters. I guess they don't even know their own history, for crying out loud. These fucktards that are running these shows, because they're not the first. But they don't think about these things. They just think about what's ahead, right? They don't look back and realize.
Why would you look back? That means you need to know history.
I'm like, when I read that, I'm like, come on, you guys are fucking stupid. Yeah, I stopped watching that show. I think I got through to the third episode of Discovery, and then I bailed. Season one. Oh, horrible.
Yeah, I don't even think I actually watched. I'm actually afraid. Yeah, and Eldridge got afraid of watching something.
And my wife and I are huge Star Trek fans, and that's something that we see. We will be able to sit and watch like the classic series. Well, we still do, and then especially the original movies. I mean, we love the original movies. So we also liked the other series that were on, like Enterprise and um, Voyager, and my wife's a really big Next Generation fan. So we thought we'd try Discovery, and we, the third episode in, we just couldn't do it. We were like, man, this is friggin' horrible. And then we never even bothered with Picard or what's that cartoon that the Lower Decks? I saw previews of that and I almost laughed my ass off.
Yeah, I can't get past the art style on Lower Decks. I mean, I barely.
If I want to watch Rick and Morty, I'll watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I kind of liked Rick and Morty, but it was hard getting past the art style. I just don't know. It seems too plain to me for some reason. I just don't. That's as much as I can explain it. It just seems too plain to me.
That can't be bothered. I got rid of my satellite like a couple years ago. Once all this shit started to happen, I was like, no, I want to be entertained. I don't want to be preached at. So I wasn't going to pay for it. So now whatever I want to watch, I just download.
Of course, this is coming from a guy who can only draw women.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
It's weird. I can only draw women. Other than that, it's just stickmen. I can't. Just can't.
Do these women have biggins?
No, more than likely. I don't draw them.
It's all about the biggins. It's what.
Let's just say they're stacked.
So it's what's his name? Married with Children said, yeah, it's all about you liked his biggins.
Oh, wasn't that the name of the magazine he always got caught looking at?
Yeah. Biggins.
Yeah, I always remember the weird random stuff like that. Like the names of the magazines that these guys that are in the hey. Where's that? I don't know. Yeah, it's wet. Here, let me dry it off. There you go. All right. Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, I'm kind of pulling double duty here.
Nice.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
So where were we? Oh,
Biggins.
Yes. Weird things I pick up on in TV shows and stuff. Like the whole Back to the Future magazine. That totally got edited out of the Disney Plus version. Yes, and my neighbor had Disney Plus and actually showed, yes, it actually is missing.
Really?
So yeah, that is really confirmed a thing.
Kind of like Daryl Hannah's hairy ass.
Yeah, the bad CGI hairy butt.
I'm glad I have the DVD.
That's like pushing for the Cats movies butthole cut. That's one thing the world doesn't need. And
release the butthole cut.
No, don't release the. Oh.
Damn, for the longest time, I thought release the Snyder Cut was just a thing too. I didn't think it was actually real until just recently, and I'm like, holy shit, there's actually a Snyder Cut coming out.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
I think there's bubbles in the machine. I don't think the fan's working too well.
Well, you have to blow it. Blow it to get the
No,
bubbles.
they got one of these little bubble machines. It's got like a bunch of wands in it. I didn't have this kind of cool stuff. I had to actually kind of exert myself and run around the yard with a wand to get like bubbles.
I know. It was exercise.
Now that was that was good exercise. It was about as good an exercise as flying a kite. I still
Yeah.
love it. I don't know about you and the rest of our audience, but I still enjoy the subtleties of flying a kite.
I haven't flown a kite in a long time.
There's something peaceful about it that just being able to. It's kind of like holding the wind with having your feet on the ground, kind of thing.
Hmm.
It makes you get in touch with the earth. I don't know. It just feels like that.
Now I want to go buy a kite.
Now you want a kite?
We have to order one off of Amazon.
Yeah. Now get you one of those good nylon ones, not one of those cheap plastic POSs. If you're really gonna one
I'm
of
heading
those.
I'm heading to the cottage this weekend, so I should take a kite with me, and my wife will think I finally lost my marbles.
Be like, no, I'm tapping into my inner child. I want to get in touch with the earth a little bit and feel cosmically insignificant for a little bit.
I'm like, you keep telling me to go fly a kite, so now I'm literally flying a kite.
I ain't telling you to go fly a kite. I made a
Yeah.
suggestion. You go fly, go fly.
No, my wife tells me to go fly a kite. She's like, "Go fly a kite." I'm like, all right.
Robert Pearson is. Let's see if I can actually get this. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring. And I'm having issues. I'm having troubles, bubbles with bubbles.
Try blowing on it and see what happens.
Try blowing
never
on.
know.
No, it's a bottle of bubbles. It's a bottle of bubbles that's not open. I'm like,
That'll be fun.
the seal is Haster proof. It must have an elder sign attached or something.
Do you remember those toy guns that had those little explosive things?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you know what were they called? Yeah,
the cap strips.
Yeah. I used to love laying those out on the driveway and taking a rock and popping them. And the smell of that sulfur.
I love that smell. It's like the only way you can get that smell anymore is actually taking a box of matches and just letting them go out and just kind of sulfur.
I'm about to buy a box of matches now. But yeah, I use a lighter to light my candles, so not matches. But I might have to think about my my options there. But yeah, I used to like laying them out, and you just go pop, 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 and they snap, snap, snap.
Yeah,
I had friends that would put them in their mouth and use their teeth, and I like. Really?
Oh, yeah, I bet you they need a few fillings or two now.
Oh, probably, or they don't have any teeth left.
Yeah. Robert Pearson's like the cap guns. The smell of childhood.
Exactly.
I don't
care.
care.
You know, the kids today, they don't know what they're missing.
I don't care too much for the whole ring caps. You know, the ones with like 6 or 12 on it. The rings with like either 6 or 12 on it, and you load it in there like you would a revolver, and it's not as fun as the whole strips. I mean, it's a little more realistic, but yeah, it just I don't know.
He wants more bubbles.
You got a whole bottle full of bubbles.
Yeah, got to be the paper of the real caps. Oh, you know, that takes you back to your childhood, man. Just lay them out on the ground and just pop them. Do they even make them anymore?
I don't think so, unless you can find them on Amazon.
I'll have to try that. See if I can find some. My wife's gonna think I really
Yes, it's got to be the paper reel. Exactly, Robert Pearson. Those paper reel caps were the stuff. Okay, does any speaking of old toys, does anybody remember those old um, guns that kind of look like the water guns that look like Uzis back in the 80s that kind of got banned because a kid got literally shot because he had one?
trying to remember.
I think they were made by Larami or something. But those things were cool. I had one. I had one till that news story came out, and my parents were like, "Nope, nope, yeah, we can't have this no more." It's like, man, that was cool. That thing shot 30 feet like a machine gun. It was like, and it had that rotary type of sound, and everything seems to be going off right now.
We used to have when my kids were younger, we bought them these really powerful water guns. And when my youngest she was like 3 years old and she was playing out front. And I filled up these water guns and I went out the front door and I did the Terminator theme song. I was like, "Choo, choo, 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 choo." And I turned around and I shot her with these two guns and she fell to the ground. She was like, I should have filmed it. It was pretty awesome. But then she got scared.
There is hope for caps. There's hope for roll caps. Robert Pearson says, "Oh hell yeah, you could buy boxes of them on eBay."
eBay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm buying myself some caps.
Who the heck is calling me? Stop. No. Check my DMs. I'm trying to. Oh, let's see. DMs, Twitter. Okay. Let's get that off of there real quick and I'll check them DMs. If my mouse is going to cooperate, it acts like it's getting low on battery because it wants to be special today.
I'm old school. I use the USB ones.
Yeah, I got a USB mouse, but it's one of those wireless.
I use wireless at work, and it's very frustrating, especially when the batteries are going to go out.
What? Let's see it. Is it in my notifications or is it in my private messages, Robert Pearson? Oh, here it is. I see it now. Oh, he has it. Oh, Wickle 2 rolls of 100-shot paper caps. eBay listing. Oh, that's a UK listing. I don't know if that'll work here. I can give it a shot. But yeah, they got them.
You want to send that to me on Twitter too, and I'll have a look at it. Boom, boom, boom.
Robert Pearson, do you have Mr. Hyde on the tweeters?
Tweeter and the monkey man are hard up for cash.
Or do I have to? Or do I have to send it to you?
Oh, someone can send it to me. Do we follow each other on Twitter?
I don't know. I didn't know you had tweeters.
Tweeter and the monkey man are hard up for cash, selling cocaine and hash. Good team.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to get that to you. But
what's your Twitter? Darth Haster?
Yep. It's not that hard. On the
we follow each other.
Well, let's see if I can find you in my message bank and get this to you.
Jeez. What was that?
Jesus, right.
Well, I could hold on. I'll put my I don't know if I can. I don't think I can send a link. Can I on here?
If
So
you could,
I'll put it in my chat. What my Twitter is. It's at the Geek Inside 71. That's my Twitter.
can I send you Mr. Hyde on Twitter too?
Hey,
Why would you? Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm misunderstanding the question. Am I supposed to send you the whole Mr. Hyde, or am I supposed to send you Mr. Hyde's Twitter?
oh, I just put it in the chat there. So
Oh, yeah, it's right there in the. Oh, Robert Pearson's on it. I think he's already got it to you.
I'll follow Captain Trek while I'm out of here too.
So,
Oh, I already follow Captain Trek. Jeez, I knew that.
you're blowing bubbles? I used to like to blow bubbles.
Now I have Finding Nemo in my head. Bubbles, my bubbles.
Do you remember the big Mr. Bubbles bubble ones, the gigantic ones that were almost as big as your head when you were a kid?
Oh yes,
I
had fun
love
with
those
them.
things. And
I
then you
used
make
to go after
bigger.
my parents with them.
Yeah, it's like, Mom, I'm going to put you in a bubble. And then all of a sudden, this gigantic bubble just flies at her. And it's like,
My dad would light a smoke, and all of a sudden he gets a bubble. Poof, and
and
the light goes out.
my mama was always the shortest one in the family, and still is. And so any bubble off of that one's always bigger than her. Yeah, that was a bad joke.
You know, it was good times when you were younger. You know, these kids today don't know what they're missing.
Yeah. Of course, it's hard to actually get to play outside anymore with all this stuff going on. Like, I mean, I thought it was bad enough that we didn't hardly see kids playing before, but now it's even worse. And now we're looking for the times where, man, where are all the kids playing with bubbles and playing catch and all kinds of stuff, stickball, and going out to play basketball and stuff, and throw some pigskin around, or kick around some soccer or European football.
Yeah, I just got the link too. I was just looking at it. I got some UK friends, so you know I
Maybe
can.
Robert Pearson.
Yeah, he shared it with me. I got some UK friends, right? So I'll be like, hey, hey guys, you want to pick me up some of these?
Oh, he said he'll find an American listing for the Caps for us. Heck yeah, brother. That would be awesome, dude.
Yes, that would be really awesome.
Because
I'll be out in my driveway and I'll be popping these things, and the kids in the street will be wondering what the hell I'm doing.
Because we need caps. Because we need caps for our cap gun.
And next thing you know, the cops are coming to bust me or something because they think I'm shooting something.
They'll be like, yeah, you probably got the pistols that kind of look like real pistols, so you better paint at least the tip of that sumbitch orange, or you're gonna get shot.
It's fake. It's fake. I promise.
It's just a cap gun. It's just a cap gun.
Don't taser my ass.
Don't tase me, bro.
Okay, buddy.
We got butterflies and Lady Mist in the chat. Oh man. I really need to stop smoking, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
That's something I never did. I never smoked cigarettes.
My therapist and my doctor says both my doctor says it's too dangerous for me to quit now. My psychiatrist says that it's actually more dangerous for the people around me for me to quit. So I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't at this point. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on and hope I don't get anything. Of course, I've known people like that go their whole life smoking 2 packs of Pall Malls every day and not get
And
cancer.
not getting it. Yeah, exactly. I know people that way too. Yet my dad was 41 when he passed away, and he smoked 3 packs a day since he was 16 years old. And of course, he smoked. It was if Players, I think was the name of it. I don't know if they're still around now, but they, I guess, were pretty strong.
Huh. I've never heard of that brand.
Players, yeah, called Players. Yeah, Lady Misses, you need a new doctor.
Yeah, I just saw that. It just popped up in the StreamYard. Yeah, I'm not doubling up. I've got too many Google searches going on. Heck, I still even got that Rebecca De Mornay search up. Holy cow.
Oh, I still had that Alyssa Milano one up, but there's a reason for that.
Yep. That's why I didn't answer the phone, butterflies. Sorry about that.
Well, now you know who's calling you.
Yeah. I couldn't exactly see it because I'm actually just sitting outside enjoying a little bit of this this overcast weather. So yeah, I definitely need a new doctor.
Yeah, Lady Miss said her dad died of lung cancer. It took him months of hell before dying. My dad, he was told by his doctor that if he didn't quit smoking, he was going to have a heart attack. And my dad was always the kind of guy who's like, yeah, it's not going to happen to me. He did try to quit once, but it didn't go well for him. So he just kept on going. And one day he died of a heart attack.
I guess I just don't want to be. I guess I just don't want to be labeled a quitter.
That's actually kind of a bit of a funny story because that's how I met my then fiance. Because he was on his way to meet me at my apartment the day he died, and he pulled in to the parking spot, and he just head all over, his head hit the steering wheel, and he was gone. And this girl who is a lot shorter than I am, and I'm a short fucker, right? And she pulled him out of the car, and she was doing CPR on him, and my ex fiance she was like 4'9", and my dad was a big guy, not like fat, but he was like tall and stocky. And so she pulls him out and she's working on him CPR. And then I get a call from the superintendent. He's like, "You better get down here. I think your dad's had a heart attack." So I ran downstairs and I ran over to where he was lying and where my ex was working on him. And the whole time that she's like doing CPR on him, I kept looking up going, I'm like, Dad, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. I'm looking at her going, wow, she's beautiful. I'm like, Dad, you're okay. And I'm like, wow, she's beautiful. So I kept going back and forth. I'm like, wow, she's beautiful. Like, Dad, you're going to be okay. And I'm like, oh man, she's gorgeous. And that's how we met. And it was always a funny story to tell people, like, how did you guys meet? And I'm like, well, she got a good stiff out of my dad.
Wow.
So that was our story. We still tell people that's because her and I are really good friends to this day. We've known each other now for since 91 when Dad died, so almost 30 years now, right? We've known each other. She's like an older sister to me, because my ex was 10 years older than I was, and so we still tell that story today. It's still a fun story to tell.
Yeah, that is an interesting story. And the way you tell it is just it's so humorous.
Yeah. Like, Dad, wow, she's beautiful.
It's like you don't like these days you don't even know what to laugh at anymore. Like what's funny? What's comedy anymore? Who
Yeah,
does
exactly.
comedy anymore? And that's
But I'm a bit of a sick fuck because I find comedy in everything. Yeah, it's my way of dealing with stuff, right? So,
it's the way with a lot of people's way of dealing with stuff, actually.
yeah, and people get triggered by that, right? Because the other day we're sitting, because my mom just passed away a couple months ago, and we had her cremated. And actually, she's still sitting here in my office. And we were at we had a bunch of people over, like some family members. We were having a campfire, and we were watching the flames, blah blah blah. And there's a bunch of the ash and stuff like that, from the fire in the fire pit. And I said, "Do you see all that ash that's say around those in the fire pit?" People are like, "Yeah." I said, "That's what my mom looks like." And the look on some of their faces is just priceless. I said, "We could just throw her in there, and no one will know any different."
That's made up.
But that's my sense of humor.
Yeah,
And
a lot of
they're
people
used to it.
don't get that whole dark sense of humor, and twisted. But yeah, and we've got another one coming up, and I'm trying to get this to work. And again, mouse is being iffy. Let's just maybe, just maybe. Hello, butterflies. How you doing?
Hello, butterflies.
I'm doing good. That is heck of a ride.
How are you doing? Now, did he keep his tentacles to himself? Or did you get a little goose?
No, I'm not. I'm not in the tubes.
But anyways,
I was a botanical gentleman.
Lester,
Yes.
I was going to tell you something. That's why I called you.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh.
So I'm just going to say it. My brother called me. My brother called me.
Okay.
Jonathan?
Okay.
Well, he said to me that he wanted to spend time with us Monday. And I told him, I said, if I'm free on Monday, he's more welcome to come down.
Well, that sounds great. We hadn't had company for a good while, so that sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, it does.
Company sounds great right now. I mean,
right? Yeah. Oh, you want some chicken strips? Yeah. Okay, I'll mix some. Okay.
All right.
Chicken strips.
Yeah, I could go for some chicken strips
with fries and gravy. Ooh, poutine.
Chicken
strips. Poutine
sounds great right now.
We want poutine.
We want poutine, and we want it now. We want poutine. We don't care how. Poutine.
I'm actually off on for 4 days after Friday because it's a holiday here. I think it's there too, right? Isn't it Victoria Day? No, it's something else down there. What's Monday? Is Monday a holiday for you guys?
I think so. I haven't seen a calendar for a hot minute, so probably.
It's Victoria Day here for us. And then I took Tuesday off, so I get a nice 4-day weekend. And I am looking forward to it.
Well, I think it's been a heck of a show. Everybody, thanks for coming, and Butterflies, thanks for popping up. Mr. Hyde, thanks for popping up, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, this was actually kind of interesting. Lady Mist, thanks for wrenching in there in the chat, and Robert Pearson, thanks, and send us those links, and we'll check those puppies out. And I know what Mr. Hyde will be doing. He'll be out in his driveway going,
Yeah.
like Yosemite Sam.
Try not to get tasered by the cops.
Loki's Morning Mischief. We're glad you came by, brother, and congratulations on your 1,000 subs and getting monetized.
Yep.
That's a feat, man.
The Valkyrie's got 200, which is really cool.
Yeah, Valkyrie's got 200. Max World Entertainment, thanks for coming. Parrot Head, everybody, Captain Trek, everybody in the chat. LDG even stopped by for a little bit. Thank you all for coming, and have a nice rest of your day, rest of your drive, whatever you do.
Fingers.
Enjoy. Yeah, if you're getting chicken fingers, enjoy those sons of guns because
And poutine.
Yes, and the poutine. Man, now I want some freaking poutine. But well, have a good one, everyone.
All right, take care.
Stay awesome, and for the Lovecraft enthusiasts, stay eldritch. Darth Aster out.
Peace.